This is Dolany TV minus the Oilers toque today, guys, as we get set for a rematch. Wow, what, 5 days? 5 days since we last played the LA Kings Sunday night in LA. 8:30 game really didn't go our way. I don't even want to talk about it. You know what? We're going to talk a little bit about it though. And of course, now we get set for a Thursday night home game against the LA Kings, an important one, a very important one, because a couple of things really matter in this game for the Oilers. It's in terms of the storylines for me in this preview, right? So the Oilers, let's quickly check the standings. That's what I was typing away for. We sit exactly 500 still on the year, 11-11-2. We've got a total of 24 points. With a win, we can move within 3 points of third place in the Pacific Division. Now, who do we have to jump? We have to jump Canucks, Golden Knights, and then all of a sudden we'll be sitting pretty if we can get up to 28 points by next game. That's a little bit of a stretch at this point because we got Vegas and Dallas coming up next as well. However, things looking positive. Standings aren't the worst news for the Oilers. The worst news is really we still don't know what the bottom 4 defensemen look like. And I'm not talking about Nurse and Russell. Sorry, that's a crazy thing to think about with this Oilers club this year. Is it's not necessarily 7 defensemen and you rotate 1. It's been 8 defensemen for a lot of this season now, and it's just kind of mind-numbing to see what we're trying to do, right? Because what is the plan? And I mean, Ken Hitchcock addressed that. He said, well, we've got 8, we've got 9, and the only thing he really addressed when it comes to the defense prior to tonight's game against LA is the fact that it allows them to have a lot more transition time. So I guess that's maybe where I should look at, especially given Hitchcock's comments on them using half the morning skate to be a morning skate and half the morning skate to be a practice, being CBA mandated off days and stuff. But I guess the point would be as simple as this. Is it the effect that all our defensemen are getting lots more reps because there's more of them and it allows for more to be done? Does that necessarily mean that we are going to play a better transition game with our defense almost immediately under Ken Hitchcock? I don't really know. The Oilers have kind of been a lot different of a team than they were under Todd McLellan when it comes to how they play the puck into the offensive zone. It was very, very, very carry heavy under Todd McLellan. Now all of a sudden they're making smart dumps, and it seems that they're getting the pucks in the offensive zone on dumps a lot better, a lot sharper, a lot well angled, and a lot more timely, right? It's not, you know what, you can get to a dump better, 100%, but it's that timely, time the bounce off the boards, time the bounce off somebody's stick as they go to retrieve the puck, right? So that's one thing. That's one thing I'm looking to continue tonight against LA, is a big time just hard on forecheck. That's I guess what I'm forgetting to tell you is I watched the Ken Hitchcock press conference, and that's one thing he said. They want to be a very hard-working forechecking team, and they've kind of been that with the dumps, but tonight it just needs to keep taking the next step, the next step, the next step. That's one thing I'm looking forward to seeing. So now we've got the standings out of the way. Now let's refresh the page so as I can get up to date on my Oilers stats. Haven't done that in a few days. There you go, 24 games. Leon Draisaitl, 27 points in 24 games. He continues to impress. Chiasson, 12 points now in 18 games. Bigger storyline, who starts in net? It's a no-brainer. From my point of view, it's been a no-brainer for the past 3 weeks. However, for the Oilers, it seems to be a flip-flop back and forth. Mikko Koskinen, 10 games played, 9 games started, 6-2-0 record, 1 OT loss, a 229 goals against average, and a 923 save percentage. In my Dallas post-game breakdown, I was saying, 917 save percentage, 243. No, Mikko Koskinen now has legit NHL starter numbers, and there is no reason he isn't in there tonight, and that is exactly what is happening tonight. Mikko Koskinen gets the start against the LA Kings. Cam Talbot, you may remember, started against the LA Kings, and we lost that game. So now it's a chance for Koskinen to see, maybe even with Quick back for the Kings, I don't know if Quick's playing or not tonight, but even with Quick back for the Kings, can this Oilers team have a different outcome against an LA Kings team that pretty much torched them. I know 2 empty net goals, a little bit, yeah, whatever. But is it going to be? Or is it going to be, right? Is it going to be that team or this team? And we're hoping it's this team that we saw against Dallas that played responsible and got the job done. Made sure Mikko was taken care of. Mikko made sure they were taken care of. All's good. So let's go quickly review the lines courtesy today on Twitter from Reed Wilkins. Draisaitl, McDavid, Chase on back up there. Good go. Kajula, RNH, Puljujärvi. The 90s line looked absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic against the Dallas Stars. I look for them to continue that. The identity line, Lucic, Brodziak, Kazian. You know what? I've read a lot of Twitter hate for these guys, but I have been 100% impressed by what they're doing. They're just going out there and changing the game for the Oilers. Yeah, not getting a lot of points, but yeah, you know what? Changing the game is all you can ask out of a line like Lucic, Brodziak, and Kazian. Kara, Spooner, and Russell continues to be on the right wing. Now this is a big one for us because obviously Russell kind of has to be the guy to come in and make a name for himself. And that's essentially what Ken Hitchcock said in his press conference today, saying that Rattie is only scratched to see what the other guys in the lineup have to do. Now Rattie, he did touch on Rattie, and that's the other storyline. Like I said, it's in the title. Rattie is scratched for another game in a row, but the thing with Rattie is Hitch sees him in the top 6. He was kind of shaky on it, kind of shady about it, but I think he still values him very much so, if not a top 6, top 9 for sure. And it's just up to Patrick Russell to say, hey, I can come up when you need me, or I can be the 13th forward. Just let me have a chance to show what I can do, coach, and I will get it done. That's essentially what I'm thinking Patrick Russell is in there to do for the Edmonton Oilers tonight. So the LA Kings, let's go kind of quickly touch on them, and then I'm going to get to my poll that I ran earlier today for you guys. It's still running. You guys can vote on it right now at DollinATV. Either which way, the LA Kings, one of their wins this season has come against us. They are 9-14-1 in 24 games played this year. 19 points, worst in the Pacific Division. One of the worst teams in the NHL. 53 goals for, 75 goals against. Well, we couldn't get the goals for against them the other night, but we'll try it again tonight. And minus 22 goal differential, so we're hoping we can improve that. Like minus 11 goal differential for us, so maybe balance it out a little bit. They're 4-6-0 in their last 10 games. Mind you, we're 3-6-1. The LA Kings have won 2 straight. I believe they beat Vancouver the other night, so gotta look out. The LA Kings are ready kind of try and take us for 2 straight back games against us within the span of a week. So let's not take the Kings too lightly, shall we? I think the Kings are going to stack up very well, and I'm going to try and see. I couldn't find it earlier, but let's see what we can find for the LA Kings lines. Of course, I can't spell when typing into Twitter for some reason. And let's see, LA Kings, see 10 totals, player 2 from low players. What is going on? Willie Desjardins. People are hating Willie Desjardins. Okay. Let's see. Well, how about this? More Drager. Kings will probably get better now that Jonathan Quick is healthy, but bottom line is they are still old and slow. Okay, well, you want to go and yell about that, you can. Either which way, latest lineups. What do we got? I don't know. Guys, I don't know my LA Kings insiders. Pardon me, I can't find it, but like I said, the LA Kings, they're looking to take 2 straight, and I'm not entirely sold that we're going to be able to prevent that as the Edmonton Oilers tonight. It's going to be a tough test. My take, Koskinen's got a star, and of course Chiasson has to score that goal. He has to score his first goal with McDavid and Draisaitl tonight, or the Oilers are going to probably lose this game. Mind you, I've been wrong before. Maybe Jesse Puljujärvi on that second line, the 90s line, puts up a hat trick. Who knows? I don't. That's why I do these videos. I try to get your opinions back, fed to me, so that we can all kind of form a consensus as to what Oilers fans are thinking. So here we go. My poll for today, like I mentioned, is which of the bottom 4 defensemen, right? I said we have top 4. We also have a bottom 4 because we're carrying 8 total. Which of the bottom 4 defensemen should be in the top 6 every game? I gave all 4 options, and I said Benning, Garrison, Wideman, and Gravel. And here we go on 24 votes. 24 votes on the Dolany TV Twitter handle is actually a very good sample size for you guys that are Oilers fans. Either which way, let's go over the results. 46% said Gravel. That is the majority. That is the majority by 21%, in which 25% said Wideman, 8% said Garrison, go figure, and 21% for whatever reason said Matt Benning. I'm a fan of Gravel, I'm a fan of Wideman. Those two selections make sense. Benning, guys, if you're voting Benning, I know what your logic is. He's an Oiler, he's been an Oiler for a while. He has offensive upside. He just needs to develop his game under Ken Hitchcock. I'm sorry, cut the guy. Get him on waivers, get him gone. I'm sorry, it's as simple as that when it comes down to Matt Benning. Guys, that's where I'm gonna leave it. I think final score is probably gonna be another tight one for the Oilers, maybe a 3-2 game in favor of the Oilers should they win this one. If not, the LA Kings are probably going to win about 4-1, 4-2. That's kind of how I'm looking at it, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I'm Tyson. This is Dolany TV. I am up on out of here.